If you are collecting Social Security benefits in 2026, you need to know whether your raise this year is above or below the national average. There is a specific dollar amount that determines which category you fall into, and today I am going to break down exactly what that number is and what it means for your retirement income. Before we get into the details, if you want to stay updated on every Social Security change that could affect your monthly check, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. We cover the latest news and updates every week, so you never miss important information about your benefits. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you are always in the loop. Now let's talk about your 2026 cost of living adjustment and whether you are coming out ahead or falling behind. Every year, Social Security retirees receive what is called a cost of living adjustment, commonly referred to as a COLA. This adjustment is designed to help your benefits keep pace with inflation so that your purchasing power does not erode over time. When the prices of groceries, utilities, healthcare, and other essentials go up, your Social Security check is supposed to go up as well. That is the entire purpose of the COLA. In 2026, retirees received a 2.8% cost of living adjustment. This was actually larger than the 2.5% COLA that retirees received in 2025, which means beneficiaries saw a slightly bigger percentage increase this year compared to last year. Now, here is where things get interesting. While every single Social Security retiree receives the same percentage increase to their benefits, not everyone receives the same dollar amount increase. This is a crucial distinction that many people overlook. The COLA is applied as a percentage of your current benefit amount, which means the actual dollar increase you receive depends entirely on how much you are already collecting. If you have a higher monthly benefit, you get a larger dollar increase. If you have a lower monthly benefit, you get a smaller dollar increase. Both retirees received the same 2.8% raise, but one walks away with significantly more additional money each month than the other. Let me put some real numbers to this so you can see exactly how it works. According to the Social Security Administration, the average monthly Social Security benefit in 2025 was $2,015. This is the average benefit among all retired workers across the country. When you apply the 2.8% COLA to that average benefit amount, you get an increase of approximately $56.42 per month. This brought the new average monthly benefit to around $2,071 in 2026. So if you are collecting right around that average amount, your monthly raise was somewhere in the neighborhood of $56. Here's the key takeaway. If your Social Security benefit in 2025 was higher than $2,015 per month, then your 2026 raise was larger than the average raise. You beat the national average. On the other hand, if your benefit was below that $2,015 threshold, your raise was smaller than average. And looking ahead to 2027, anyone collecting more than $2,071 this year will receive a larger than average adjustment when the next COLA is applied, assuming there is one. To really illustrate how dramatic this difference can be, let us look at someone who is collecting the maximum Social Security benefit. In 2026, the maximum monthly Social Security benefit is $5,251. This is the highest amount anyone can receive, and it requires a specific combination of high lifetime earnings and optimal claiming strategy. When you apply the 2.8% COLA to that maximum benefit amount, the monthly increase comes out to $147.03. Compare that to the average increase of around $56, and you can see the difference is substantial. The person collecting the maximum benefit receives nearly 3 times as much of a raise as the person collecting the average benefit, even though both receive the exact same percentage increase. This mathematical reality has significant implications for your long-term retirement security. Because the benefits increase is calculated as a percentage of your current benefit, it will always result in payments increasing by more dollars when you are starting from a bigger baseline. This means that over time, the gap between higher benefit recipients and lower benefit recipients continues to grow wider with each successive COLA. Someone who starts retirement with a higher benefit not only enjoys more income from day one, but also sees their benefits grow by larger amounts year after year. The compounding effect of these larger annual increases can add up to tens of thousands of dollars in additional income over a 20 or 30-year retirement. Understanding this dynamic might motivate you to think about ways to increase your own Social Security benefit before you start collecting. The good news is that there are legitimate strategies you can use to boost your monthly payments. Since your Social Security benefit is calculated based on your average indexed monthly earnings over your 35 highest earning years, one of the most effective strategies is simply to work longer and earn more. If you are still in the workforce, every additional year of strong earnings can potentially replace a lower earning year in your calculation and increase your benefit amount. Another powerful strategy is to delay claiming your Social Security benefits as long as possible after reaching your full retirement age. Your full retirement age depends on the year you were born, but for most people retiring today, it falls somewhere between 66 and 67. If you claim benefits before your full retirement age, your monthly payments are permanently reduced. However, if you wait beyond your full retirement age to claim, your benefits increase by approximately 8% for each year you delay up until age 70. This is called delayed retirement credits, and it can significantly boost your starting benefit amount. Consider the long-term impact of this decision. If you delay claiming from age 67 to age 70, you could increase your monthly benefit by roughly 24%. That higher starting benefit then becomes the baseline for all future COLAs. So not only do you start with more money each month, but your annual raises are also calculated from that higher amount. Over a long retirement, this combination of a higher starting benefit and larger annual increases can result in substantially more lifetime income, especially if you live into your 80s or 90s. Of course, the decision about when to claim Social Security is highly personal and depends on many factors, including your health, your financial situation, whether you are still working, and your other sources of retirement income. Delaying benefits is not the right choice for everyone. Some people need the income earlier, and some have health concerns that make waiting less advantageous. But for those who can afford to wait and who expect to live a reasonably long life, the math often favors delaying. The bottom line is that your Social Security benefit amount matters more than you might realize. It affects not only your monthly income today, but also the size of your raises in every future year. If your benefit is currently above the national average, you are already in a favorable position to receive larger than average COLAs going forward. If your benefit is below average, you may want to explore strategies to increase it before you start collecting, or to maximize it if you are already receiving benefits through other means, such as spousal benefits or survivor benefits. For 2026, the dividing line is clear. If your monthly benefit was above $2,015 in 2025, your raise beat the average. If you are collecting more than $2,071 in 2026, you are positioned to receive an above-average increase again next year. These numbers give you a concrete benchmark to measure where you stand relative to other retirees across the country. As we move through 2026 and approach discussions about the 2027 COLA, I will continue to bring you all the latest updates and analysis right here on this channel. The Social Security Administration typically announces the next year's COLA in October, so we will be watching closely for that announcement and breaking down exactly what it means for your benefits. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss that important update when it comes. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We are here to help you understand your Social Security benefits and make the most of your retirement income. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.